Hello, and today we are playing Cinderella Phenomenon. Don't know a thing about it other than, we're dating some boyos. That's all I know. This is so loud in my ears I can't hear myself. It's fine. So yes, there is a continue. I've tried to play this game before. I played it for a while. Didn't get to any of the boys, and we're gonna just... Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was Crystallum Lucius, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the High Leader of the witches. The Lucius was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum was by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain a balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tale spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The High Leader of the witches, in all her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked, so be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucius Bearer, sought to regain peace. The witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum Bearer, the High Leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Contract. Ooh, I'm Lucette. Wait, can I change my name? I can change my name. What do we want to be? What do we want to be? There we go. We're Gaia. I know everyone always puts a funny name, but I'm just literally looking at words that are around me, and that is a word that is around me right now. My name is Gaia Riella Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angel. At least, that was who I used to be. That was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Hello. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now, I'm nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. It's been a day. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. Have you heard another person was cursed? I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after, who was defeated. Voldemort. You two were hired to work, not talk. We're sorry, Your Highness. as can only be expected from the likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. And y'all would be better off without the dead weight. Hey, I don't like you! Gaia, no! If it were up to Mother, the cursed would have been banished from Angel the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore, and she will not come back, ever. Just a maid.
Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall.
I am on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Good morning, Gaia. Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Gaia. Gaia. Ophelia. Aw, she seems sweet. Ophelia Widinsov. Every day I wonder why my father the king married a lowly baker. She's a baker! She's a sweetheart! She's gonna make you sweets for your hot. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite me. Oh, hello! Is that attached? Is it alive? What is it? Rod Benedict Widinsov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. He's 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. Oh, it was apparently given to him by a fairy. Oh, he minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister. My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I've ever had the displeasure of knowing. I'm sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Gaia. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? God, we are a sourpuss. Emmeline Widinsov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be crowned princess. Perhaps steal my place. Never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So, Emmeline, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you? Oh yes, there are so many and they are all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. I'm happy that you like them. I love them. She's like Belle. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. Your mother sucks. But why? They are such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they had wanted them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about witches, Gaia? The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. And now that they spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects, the truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angel, sorry, let me repeat that line. The truth is, I know very little about the time. Oh, wait, that's not Dad. That's me. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angel. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring my myself to care. How do you know the cursed are innocent?
Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild NGL after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about.
Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. Gaia, darling, your father didn't mean to... I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. God! We're like the opposite of Cinderella. Instead of an evil stepmom, we've got a nice stepmom, and we're the evil... We're the evil one.
Gaia, you will show your mother respect.
Oh, Father, that's not the great way to go. She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I've never felt any love from him. He treats Emmeline and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children, better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here.
Wore the sour face so early in the morning, princess.
Oh. I'm sorry, you're stuck with this now, my boy.
Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline? Or is it all of them?
I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early?
I'm running some errands for my father.
Fitzgerald Aidan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the throne room then.
Thank you. Princess?
Yes?
You know I haven't seen you smile once since I met you.
Why is that of any importance?
Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Aww. Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10.
Oh god, I'm losing it. I'm losing his voice. 10?
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Forgotten what?
We're going to town today, remember?
I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order.
Gaia, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings.
Surely you can send maids with her instead?
I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister.
Step-sister.
She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your own blood. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you've locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. NGL was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful NGL really is. Gaia, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows.
Is that an order?
If it needs to be. Are we clear? Gaia?
Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here.
Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. Why do you have a crush on me? I'm so... Mother taught me so many bad things. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me. You and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They'll never hurt me. They'll always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different. So elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, "I love you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared, in her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she disappeared. Yes?
Excuse me, Your Highness, the king is requesting your presence.
This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. She curtsied! I will see you later, Delora. Bye, Delora. Totally not important character, for later. Oh god, man. I don't have many man voices. Help.
Oh. Good morning, Your Highness.
Hello, Green Man. Sir Mithros. Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Oh no, he needs... I'm gonna do my best to give this man a dignified accent. We're gonna fail real bad. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. That's terrifying. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There's something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess.
Plod, 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 plod.
Your Majesty.
Gaia, are you ready?
You will enjoy this, Gaia. I heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angiel, about our subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Why do you always believe that people around you are incapable of good? Because I have seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Gaia. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are. How... Quick question. How the heck does this man not, like... How did he let this happen? I mean, she was his wife, and this is his daughter. Was he not involved in her upbringing at all? Like, she's just so attached to Mother. It's a problem. I believe I am already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there is no good in you. Ooh! Dang! Gaia, Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I'd just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion,
even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you've taught me, Your Majesty.
I know that I've hurt you. I know that there is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated.
In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did.
Gaia,
Enough. I've already said I'll go.
everyone is waiting outside.
I think he was grieving. Honest to God, he probably was just real upset. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years.
Gaia, it will be okay.
How can you be so sure?
Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline.
I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. God, she's such a... I get where she's coming from, but God, she's rude. Oh, she's sweet. Hello, can I help? Victoria!
Emmeline, I mean Princess Emmeline, how good to see you.
No, I don't like that voice for her.
Emmeline, I mean Princess Emmeline, how good to see you.
I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. Wow, we're in town. Damn. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emmeline insisted she buy gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside the palace. There's no need to be so dense, princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. There is no need to be formal, Victoria. I am still the same as I was. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Rod's come along as well. Hi.
It's been a while, Victoria.
No. How would a small, cute bunny rabbit sound? It's been a while, Victoria. Oh god, what voice did I give her?
It's good to see you too, Rod.
And I must introduce you to Her Highness and Crown Princess Gaia. The look on oh god, it's not Victoria, it's Viorica's. Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear.
My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning.
What's happening? And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alcaster's son. Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald? You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters.
I'm sorry. Picking up my throat here. Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald.
I'm sorry, Emmeline.
Right. Right. I can't read cursive.
So, what brings you all the way here?
Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Gifts for some new friends.
Toys from here? Are you sure?
Of course I am. I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Princess, I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. God, a spoil sport. Oh, hello. Hello. Beautiful lady. Good morning. Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing, and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring.
Oh, you're early today, ma'am.
I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now?
Of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmeline.
Beautiful lady. Why is she smiling at me?
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you. And then she walks right out of your life. That lady was beautiful.
Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison.
Who is she?
She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy.
A fairy? Fairies had saved Angel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading.
Here you go. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you for Viorica. That's such a weird name. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon.
Good, I'll look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod.
Oh god, what voice did I get? Like what? Likewise. Ugh. Ugh. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I'm out, I'm in the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Like I'm the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. Oh, Gaia, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance? Oh, hello, Red-Eye the boy. Good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. Ooh! The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. Clappity clap clap clap. Oh, isn't that pretty, Gaia? Are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers, and white lilies appear in his hand. Aww. Oh, thank you. God, I'm such a spoiled sport. Gaia, come on. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd.
There are performers like this all around Angel. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite.
I do not intend to leave the palace again.
But you don't like it out there? Here?
Rod and I grew up here. I love Angel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Gaia. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Gaia. I would like to try and be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not, and will never be, sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you.
But
Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline. Stop! He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Don't... Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me. Princess! And I run away. I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they're happy. And
I heard a niece lost her job at the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Gaia made sure the poor girl was fired.
I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name.
Not again.
Anise? Is that the name of the one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why would I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was wrong? Oh no, she's part of the Am I the Asshole bunch, except she's like, I'm not the asshole.
I know that Annie's hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess.
Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspected they were talking about me.
She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be Crown Princess.
Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. And now I have to become second best. I am Gaia Riella Breton, daughter of King Gennaro Breton III and Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angiel. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. There you are! Princess, you must come back with me. It is getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess, are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. You wanted to go home. He wants to take you home. Can you let him take you home, please? No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. And we're home. I'm gonna call that the end of episode 1, and I'll see you again next time.